Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of Sonic Forces. In the last episode, we saw episode Shadow, which explained to us that the only reason Infinite wants to take over the world with Eggman is because Shadow called him pathetic and then he had a mental breakdown. And you know what? I think that makes anybody want to take over the world, honestly. I mean, look at the past. Shadow's called so many people pathetic and almost all of them have tried to take over the world except for Sonic. Anyway, this time...
Listen up! We just got word that Eggman's forces are undermanned at his headquarters in Metropolis.
They're probably staging somewhere else as part of Eggman's plan. This could be our only chance to take the city.
Exactly. That's why we're focusing on a full frontal assault on Metropolis. I'm calling it Operation Big Wave.
Who cares what it's called? What's important is to have a well-thought-out strategy.
I thought up this strategy in about a minute and a half. We're going in hard and fast. We're not gonna stop till Eggman's army is destroyed. Sonic is busy fighting Shadow, but the rest of us can do this. We've got the strength and the spirit to win. There's no finer group that I'd want to fight with.
Ha! Great speech! Let's give Eggman an old-fashioned beatdown.
They have more in sheer numbers, so the idea of a quick, focused attack isn't bad. We also have Sonic. I mean the other Sonic. So I have no doubt we can do this. Also, if we can destroy the Phantom Ruby, we should be able to send the other Sonic home. At least I hope so. This is all new territory for me.
Okay, let's head straight for Eggman's HQ. Time to save the world, people!
Before that, I'm not stupid, and I know I want to change the Wispin to this one, because it's the best one we have so far, other than the Cube Hammer that I just don't want to use for this level. This awards rings for defeating enemies and bonus points for collecting 100 rings. That's a good combination of abilities to have on this one, so sure. Let's go.
Alright, time for Operation Big Wave. We'll surge forward and sweep the enemy away.
Absurd! What can that rabble do with an all-out attack? I'll smash them to smithereens! Infinite, activate the Phantom Ruby! Make them wish they'd never been born!
Stay calm. What you're seeing isn't real.
It's no use. Our troops are scattering in the confusion. This is bad. Our forces were all gathered together, and now they're plunged into chaos.
Ugh. I'm not a fan of this level. We have new enemies here. These are sandworms. This is the only level they appear in, and I'm just left to wonder why they don't appear in Green Hill when Green Hill's looking a lot more like Sand Hill. I don't know. But I do know that my co-host on Reset, Aiden, worships them, and you know what? Good for him.
We can't hold out much more!
80% of our forces have been wiped out, and we've lost contact with the rest.
One flip of the Phantom Ruby switch and everything falls apart on us!
The rookie is our only hope now.
Yeah, things aren't going so hot with this assault.
We can't go on like this.
As much as it pains me to say it, the best we can do now is to live to fight another day.
Lightning!
God, the Lightspeed dash is so fun.
Our big wave has washed out.
We haven't lost. Let's fall back and regroup.
Oops. You know what? Close enough. 22 rings, good enough for me. S rank, great. Feels good to see that after that awful run of episode Shadow. Cool mask. Pretentious glasses. Spider shoes. And low-res camo. Sans sweatshirt. All that matters there was the sand sweatshirt.
More ants to crush. I wonder if this world can offer me a real challenge.
Huh?
And as if to answer, the world sends me a trembling child. I'm going to fight and die here, or run away in fear again.
Hey, don't be scared. This is your moment to shine. Keep going. Don't let your fear own you.
Fine. I will teach you fear, then pain, and then, well, at least the fear and pain will end. You must be a straggler, Gothleka. The strong always vanquish the weak. You have only your own frailty.
If you get hit by those cubes in this fight, you get sent to an alternate dimension like last time. This time, though, the alternate dimension is actually significantly more difficult. What you want to do is wait for him to charge, jump out of the way, and then do a homing attack, because that's how you deal the most damage to him. You can hit him while he's in the air with the whip. Doesn't do a lot of damage, though. So the homing attack is your best bet. I guess it's the wire attack with the rookie. God damn it. Oh, this is the hardest one, too. You know Sans Undertale? It's like a slightly easier version of that fight. I don't know why this is a 2D fight. I feel like they could have had some actual pretty cool ideas for a 3D fight with Infinite as the avatar. Second phase, these egg pawns will come from the back. They aren't threatening in the slightest. They walk to the foreground really slowly, and they just aren't a real threat at all. Rings do respawn when you go to the alternate dimension sometimes, so don't worry about that. When he charges into you, you also get sent to the alternate dimension if you get hit. That's why you want to move out of the way so you can actually do the wire attack on him. Oh my god. Oh my god! That spawned right where I was in the middle of that jump, which is really inconvenient. Okay. This is actually a pretty good run against this fight, all things considered, so whatever. God, fuck! That startup on the wire attack is really inconvenient. We're almost done, so... Why did I jump into him? God, I am just really bad at this game, if you didn't know. If you're just showing up for this episode, yeah, sorry, I'm not a Sonic expert. There are several channels that are dedicated to Sonic you could go to if you wanted to see a good run of this.
I underestimated just how desperately the feeble cling to life.
Just an A rank, that's okay. I'll do it again later, of course. New Wispin, I guess there's 7, never mind. We have Shoes, Knuckles. Good enough.
I remember you. You ran from me before. You survived then, but you throw it all away now. Curious. This will be goodbye. What? How is this possible? It can't be. How did you... No matter. They have only 2 days left. Let them contemplate the inevitable, till I end this once and for all.
He really does like to pull the classic Darth Vader, not gonna kill these people even though they are a massive pain in the ass and I could easily end their lives right here. He even has the mask and the hard-to-understand sometimes voice to go with it. Stage 18, Chemical Plant, Chemical Plant.
Things were going well with Operation Big Wave. Then everything fizzled out when that Phantom Ruby kicked in.
That fake shadow was created using the Phantom Ruby's power, right? Even if it's a virtual reality projection, it's as strong as the real shadow.
Rouge, have you found the intel I was looking for?
No, not yet. But I have reports that Eggman's database is located at the chemical plant. If we can check that out, we might find something there.
That sounds like a promising lead. We have to figure out the secret behind Infinite's power and virtual reality. Tails, can you handle this?
Got it. I'll take Sonic, I mean the other Sonic, with me and head to the chemical plant.
Oh boy, classic Sonic Chemical Plant, one of the best songs in gaming history. I wonder how they could ruin this one.
According to Rouge, there should be a database somewhere. We have to locate the building it's in. There's a lot of ground to cover, so just finding it will be a chore.
No, this song's actually okay, it's just nowhere near the level of the original Chemical Plant. I might be biased because Chemical Plant Zone is one of my favorite songs in gaming in general, but this definitely isn't like on the same level of Chemical Plant music. Okay, I want to get that red ring since it's right there. Or excuse me, red star ring. Because nothing can be simple with Sonic. Right. That is a special type of egg pawn that shoots lasers. They never show up in groups and they're very easy to defeat either way. Alright, guess we're just going down. Alright, back in here then. Okay, there are springs on top of these once they close, so you can get back up if you need to. I didn't need to, but whatever, more rings is more rings. Can we get a Classic Sonic and Mario and Sonic in the Olympic Games? And Classic Mario? Can we get Classic Mario?
Too much quiet is usually a sign of danger. Best to play it safe here.
Yeah, this is a ramp that Classic Sonic just can't get over. This is bad level design. I'm not afraid to say that. That is some of the worst level design I have ever seen. And it's an especially bad example of level design for this game. And that's what a lot of people like to use when it comes to talking about how much they dislike the game. And you know, I can't really fight that. That is awful.
Whoa, the water level is rising. Something must have triggered it. Stay sharp.
Well, here's that danger Tails was talking about. Luckily, you can just get right up here. It's very easy. Then you can jump down again to get the red ring if you want. Get an air bubble. And just head back up. It is a little, like, nerve-wracking just because of the fact that it still has the stressful garbage music for when you are going to die in the water. But, yeah, We have this classic chemical plant stop going fast staple that has been here since Sonic 2. Luckily we have the drop dash now though, so it's pretty easy to continue going fast. Oh shit. God, as soon as I said you weren't a threat. Whatever. At least I had a shield. S rank. Yep. 4 bronze. Got ugly thing, black gamer hat, Bane mask, gloves that match the hat, shoes for clearing with an S rank, backpack, hair, those.
Phew. So, this is where the database is. Hold on a sec while I access the data from this computer. Okay, failed battle plans, robot designs. Wow, he's got like 10 terabytes of selfies. So where does he keep the... Found it! Virtual reality weapon, the Phantom Ruby. A weapon that takes control of people's visual and depth perception to feed false information to the brain, creating a new reality for them. Like a dream so real if you bump yourself in it, your sleeping self will bruise? It's hard to believe. Eggman experimented with lots of prototypes, and then incorporated the final version into Infinite. If I'm reading this data correctly, then there might be a weakness. This is huge! Let's get this information back to the others.
Next time on Sonic Forces, we'll be heading to the Red Gate Bridge. Very, very subtle name there. See you guys then.